And welcome back, YouTube. This is Booster Box Buster here with another video. Today I got something incredibly different but incredibly awesome. Booster Box Buster builds a model kit. That's right, I got an incredibly old school Yugioh Gate Guardian model kit. And I'm going to put it together right here on video. I am incredibly excited. Gate Guardian is one of my absolute all-time favorite boss monsters from the entire Yu-Gi-Oh! Card game and the TV show as well. I believe the Paradox Brothers used them in the anime as part of the Labyrinth Wall series. It had the tag duel with the Paradox Brothers and Yugi and Joey, so that was an incredibly cool match. One of the most memorable matchups in the entire Yu-Gi-Oh! Series. And, of course, Gate Guardian is an incredible choice to choose for a model kit. Now, without further introduction, let's open this up and see what this model kit contains. From what I remember, I got one of these model kits when I was a lot younger, and I remember them being pretty simple. There wasn't a whole lot to it. Well, before we get in, let's just take a quick peek. The other options in this lineup are Launcher Spider, very cool monster, but a very odd one to choose. I don't quite understand why they chose that. Harpy's Pet Dragon, okay, very iconic boss monster from the Harpies deck. And Hercules Beetle? Another very confusing choice as to why they would choose that over, let's say, Dark Magician or Red Eyes. There's so many other choices they could have gone with over Hercules Beetle, in my opinion. But it's whatever. How about Barrel Dragon? Barrel Dragon never gets any love. Alright, so let's take a look at the contents. We got our instruction manual. Telling us how to put together each piece. Very simple. Here's the layout of all the pieces, different languages, showing you how to assemble everything, all the three pieces. I think Kazejin, yeah, I think Kazejin just literally comes as a ball by himself. I don't think there's any assembly. Yeah. Let's put this together. It should be pretty simple. It looks like we got the hands and feet. Kazejin, Suijin, and Sanga? Is it Sanga? Sanga of the Thunder? Very iconic pieces from the entire game, plus television show. Or anime, sorry, I keep calling it a show. Now normally with a model kit, you don't want to do this. You don't want to get all the pieces out and then start modeling. You want to do it step by step, but this is a pretty simple kit. I think I'm old enough to be able to put this together without needing too much help. And the nice thing is you don't need any glue either. Glue you can use to make it, if you want to make it stay that way forever, but it's not necessary. And I'm not going to use glue. Just like Legos. You can use glue on Legos, but only if you want to have that stay that way forever if you don't ever think that you're going to deconstruct it. I don't use glue on Legos. Alright. Now let's start to assemble. Of course, we're going to go with the base of the beast himself, Suijin. Okay. So each one is labeled with a little number piece. You can probably snap that off if you want to. Alright, so let's see. Here is the feet. 4 and 5. Let's see. Let's just take a quick peek. So we're going odds to evens. Okay. So we want to find number 2. Right here, this is number 2. I want to find number 4. That's this one right here. Number 4. Okay. Pretty simple. Place the peg in the hole. Alright. Right in like that. Very simple. Whoop. Done. And we're going to do the same to this one. I want to make sure that the peg right here is facing that way. Alright. Foot. Done. And now we're going to attach it to the face. That is known simply as Suijin. Alright, so all together we got Suijin, one of the 3 pieces of Gate Guardian. Very cool. Up next, you can't have Gate Guardian without the midsection, the mid-support, Kazejin. Let's see, I believe, yeah, this goes in like this. Very simple. It's threaded a little bit differently, so it only has like one particular way to snap on in, just like that. Very simple. We're gonna turn Suijin down a little bit here, just so he can, he isn't ready to tip over backwards. That would not be good. Alright, so there's the next part. We are going to have to take this little piece off here, though, to snap it onto the top of the Gate Guardian, or else it is not going to line up very well. One second with that. Ah, come on. I did not have my X-Acto knife ready. I did not think I was going to need it. So I'm trying to cut it with scissors, and that's not working out too well. I like how colorful they are. I mean, these model kits are very nice and colorful. At least Gate Guardian is. Imagine like a Red Eyes Black Dragon, that's mostly going to be black, but that's because that's what the color of the dragon is, or Blue Eyes White Dragon is mostly going to be blue and white, or I don't know, I'm trying to think of other ones. Dark Magician is going to be mostly purple, you know. That's just because that's the color. Gate Guardian's a very colorful character. Alright, so we're going to put together Sanga before we add him to the Gate Guardian himself. Alright, so you get the hands. This is number 2. Number 12 and number 6. Okay. Am I missing a piece? Because this feels very loose. Does this go into this one? Ah, that's it. Had it in the wrong hole. And here comes the "that's what she said" jokes. There we go, look at that. Here's a hand for you. Same with this one. Probably like this. Is it? No, it's the same. There we go. Very nice. And now this should go into this side. Yeah, he has his hands in front of Kazejin. There's also a Bee Skull Dragon model kit out there that I really, really, really want, because Bee Skull Dragon is one of my favorite monsters in all of Yu-Gi-Oh! I mean, Bee Skull Dragon, Gate Guardian. I think that's why I like Gate Guardian so much, is because it was with Bee Skull Dragon. Those two cards appeared in the same story duel, and it's just so awesome. I think that's why Metal Rages is probably my favorite set in Yu-Gi-Oh! History, too. Let's add his head. Alright, very tiny head for such a large body. Make sure those are in properly. There we go. And what are we supposed to add his... Okay. So, supposed to add this before we complete the Gate Guardian himself. Is that just that simple? Huh. Just seems a bit loose. That just seems like it's a little bit loose, a little bit looser than I would like it to be. Everything else had a very nice snug fit. This is a bit loose. Alright, now for the final assembly. Gate Guardian is complete. I'd say that that's just to give you a height. I don't have anything really good in comparison to height. Well, actually, yeah. I'll just grab a Yu-Gi-Oh card. Just so you have an idea of height, let's stack two cards on top of each other here real quick. He's roughly he's a little bit shorter than two Yu-Gi-Oh cards stacked on top of each other. This way. So that gives you an idea of how tall this particular model kit of Gate Guardian is. The main body is about is wider. Oh, I'd say probably about the main body, excluding the arms. That once again, that gives you a comparison. Is with the arm width, it's about as wide as two cards. So yeah, that gives you an idea of just how large this particular model kit is. Overall, I'm very satisfied with this particular purchase. This will make a great figure to put on display, as I absolutely love Yu-Gi-Oh! Gate Guardian, one of my absolute favorites. If I can get Beast Skull Dragon to go with him, this would be perfect. I just have to take an X-Acto knife to remove these little number plates on each piece, and then this will be a great addition to my figure collection. I like how colorful it is. It stands pretty well by itself. It doesn't seem to have too much leaning issues, so that's good. And then you can adjust it too a little bit. It's not 100% in a static pose. So if you need to, whoop, that ain't gonna help anything if the flip falls off. So if you need to adjust the pose at all, you can easily do that. If for whatever reason, if he's on unlevel ground, unlevel shelf, if you got to put him a little bit, if you want to display him in a, I don't know, sand or whatever, you can adjust his position a little bit to fit the ground beneath him to a certain extent. Obviously, he's not going to be able to, you know, stand like half on a wall and half on the ground. Or half on a chair, half on the ground. That ain't reasonable. But if you have minor elevation issues, you can adjust it slightly to your preferred needs. Very nice. Overall, I'd say if you're able to find one, and you are a big fan of Gate Guardian, I definitely recommend picking it up. Gate Guardian is an iconic monster, not only from the Yu-Gi-Oh anime, but from the Yu-Gi-Oh card game itself. One of the most desired old secret rares, and just an absolute beast of a monster. Unfortunately, the card itself, it once you get past the summoning condition, it's literally just a big beat stick. But yeah, it's a big beat stick that can roll over your opponent. With that being said, this has a booster box buster with a very fun model kit building of the Gate Guardian from the Yu-Gi-Oh series. And I'm signing out. Peace.